Cinema 5D at IBC 2015. Brought to you by B&H, the professional source for all your video needs. Blackmagicdesign, revolutionary solutions for film post-production and television. Sachtler, premium camera support. Fast, robust, reliable. G Technology, storage solutions for any stage of your workflow. Edelkrone, reinvent.
So Andrew from SLR Magic, thanks for doing an interview with us. Tell us a little bit about the background about anamorphic lenses.
Well, what anamorphic lenses are is they squeeze your recorded image to a particular ratio. For example, we have a 133X, which is a 33% squeeze, or we also have a 2X lenses, which has a 2 times squeeze. So you have an extra 100% of the image into the original frame. And what it is to help you achieve a widescreen with a tight crop. The purpose of it is really to achieve a unique look. Like, a lot of people don't understand the purpose, and actually the point of anamorphics is really to appreciate the imperfections of anamorphic, such as sometimes there are lens flares. Instead of flaring having round flare or streaks, is really a horizontal streak instead of like a diagonal dots. And another appreciation of it is that, especially with 2X anamorphics, there's a very strong vertical stretch. So when a person's in focus, the background has a very long stretched look, which is not the usual look you'd get, to have a very cinematic effect.
So there is new interest again with anamorphics, which was something that was used in the 70s a lot, or with film cameras. And now you moved into, as a very small lens manufacturer, moved into making anamorphics. What kind of products are you offering?
Yeah, well, the new interest was really because I think from film, like anamorphic was used a lot in film. And when digital started, everyone was very going for the high resolution look. But then it's getting so high that it has a very clinical feel to it. And people want a more organic feel. So by introducing anamorphics, you get a more unique look, which is not the regular high resolution feel. And that's why the interest came back. And also a lot of people found out that these legacy anamorphic lenses for projectors actually work on cameras, but then these are for projectors, they're not really for cameras. They don't work well. You need a very long focal length. They don't even attach, actually. Like, you need some people to help you think of solutions. Some people use tape. It just doesn't work too well. So we actually came with a proper adapter for motion picture, where it has a proper screw thread that would go onto a lens. So we started off with making an adapter which was very nice and flexible. So if you get one adapter, you can adapt it to different lenses. And it's very interesting because over this past year, people had been starting to use it on their small feature films and small ads, rather than just it's like some hobby work. And so they're demanding more. They want an actual lens. With an actual lens, you don't have to adjust the angle of the anamorphic. You don't have to find the right lens to pair, because we already have an optically optimized lens for our anamorphic system. So what we have done is we've put 2 lineups. One is the 133 anamorphic, which is the lens I'm holding right here. There's a 133 anamorphic adapter, which is extremely popular, with our rangefinder optical system in it to help it have single focus. And then a lens that we've made, and this is the 133 line. The 2X is the same as our 2X anamorphic adapter with the rangefinder and the lens. And it's really nice because you have no more uncertainties. It's a lens that you just mount onto a camera. There's nothing you can do wrong. There's no wrong aperture. There's no accidental push that changed the angle. You don't need to shine a light source to adjust the alignment. And with the light source, because of an anamorphic lens, if you tilt it, the flare would be tilted, everything's tilted, and most of the time you wouldn't know till you go back to your workshop to play back the footage, and a lot of time you can't take the footage all over again. And with this is all preset, we helped the customer do all that settings in a way. So all you need to do is just choose an aperture setting that you want, and full focus, and that's all to it. And a lot of recorders on the market do the anamorphic de-squeeze preview already. So it's very convenient. It's a very exciting time to shoot anamorphic.
Which lenses are you offering?
Well, right now for the 133 anamorphic, we're offering it in the 35, 50, and 70 focal length. It's in PL mount. We also have adapters that we're developing which would attach to the Sony E mount. It also attached to like a Canon EF mount. And with a 16:9 ratio, you'd want to make use of the full resolution of the sensor and not use 2x because it's too extreme. You end up with a 3.55 to 1 ratio. So with a 133, you'd end up with the 2:4 aspect, and you get the full resolution. And also it works on, because it's PL, it works on all the Super 35 cameras with PL mount. And our 2x lineup right now, we have micro four thirds mount. It goes perfectly with the Panasonic GH4 4.3 anamorphic mode. With the 4.3 sensor, you get the 2.66 to 1 ratio, which is also a very good anamorphic format, and you make use of the full 4K sensor area. But then in the show, there are also people who requested we should have our PL version of the 2X. We are considering that because there was a lot of interest from this IBC show.
Is there a way to attach it to a Sony A7 series camera?
Oh, with the Sony A7 series, with the PL mount, you can use a PL to, the A7, the E mount series. So you use the PL mount adapter to E mount and it would mount directly. With the 133 series, we'd recommend using the Super 35. But then for those who actually want to explore shooting in full frame, actually our 50 and the 70 focal length covers the full frame sensor for those who want to explore shooting in full frame anamorphic, which is quite rare because a lot of anamorphic lenses are designed for Super 35 or Super 8.
Tell us about pricing and availability.
Well, the pricing for the 133, for 133 and the 2X, right now they're in different mounts, the PL and for the 133 and the 2X with a micro four thirds mount. But then in general, the 35 is 2,500, and the 50 and the 70 is 3K per lens. And if you buy them as a whole set, we would offer them for about 7K for all three lenses.
Great, thank you.